Hey guys, just wanted to make a quick video on how I'm going to paint Abaddon's sword here. And I guess this also applies to any sort of demon weapon. Pretty cool effect we're going to paint here. Alright, so I'm just going to start with a white base coat. So if you want your colors to pop, I feel like you really need to start with a white base coat. And it's got to be a pretty bright white base coat as well. So I'm just going to go over the whole sword at once here. We're going to be doing multiple coats of this white. Alright, so with the first base coat done, I'm now going to come in again, but I'm not going to catch all of it. I'm going to try and focus this next base coat down towards the bottom. You can see I'm kind of going along the middle of the sword there. I'm trying to create like the feel of an energy source coming from the bottom of the blade and going up. So just really focusing a lot of white towards the bottom here. Alright, and now finally, I'm just going to add a little bit more white to the very bottom. I just really want the sort of energy source of the blade to be super bright. Alright, with that base coat done, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come in with two colors. Two colors I think achieve a pretty cool kind of warp effect. I use these two colors a lot for energy weapons. So I'm going to come in with a pretty bright light blue using Temple Guard blue, and then this Vallejo pink ink. I really like how inks look, so this will help achieve the main effect I want here with that ink. So I'm just going to water down the blue quite a bit because we want that bright white to sort of shine through. So watered down, just spreading it across the blade as best I can, trying to achieve a sort of mottled effect. And then with that wet blue underneath, I'm just coming in with that pink ink. You can see, because that blue was sort of wet underneath, they can sort of blend really easily with each other. And then I'm just moving that pink around, just a bit of water on the end of the brush, not too much. And just trying to move it to how I like it best. Now coming in with some more of that pink, like I said, I want a sort of energy source in the blade. So I'm just focusing a bit more of the pink towards the bottom, adding random splotches of that pink as well, so I can achieve that sort of chaotic look, I guess. Now coming in with a bit more pink, I just want that tip to be brighter, kind of working up a little bit. I want to feel like almost bright pink flames are coming from the bottom. Alright, now I'm going to come in with some more of that ink to do the faces, but I just want to sort of stress, if you haven't used inks before, I know I've put off using them for quite a while, that they are really cool and they're just essentially a watered down bright paint. And you can see I'm coming in and doing the face now. Because they are already pretty runny, I'm just sort of touching them where I want them, moving it lightly along those mouths, gently dabbing the eyes. They just sort of find those crevices themselves. Alright, getting there now. See, it sort of feels like the faces are coming out from the flames from the bottom. Just catching all the faces I can, sort of focusing more pink towards the bottom there. Then just going over once again, anywhere that didn't get caught, making sure that pink is super bright. Alright, I'm just going to come in with a bit more pink here, really emphasize what I said from the start. I want that pink energy to be sort of coming up from the bottom of the blade, just running it along the middle, sort of in random spots as well, almost lines, faded lines, because I want it to look like flames coming up. Alright, so now I'm just going to kind of tie it all together by giving it just a pure white edge highlight to the blade. So I'm just using the edge of my brush. If I make a mistake, I wipe it off with my finger, just like that. And just sort of moving back and forth as you approach that edge. Just so you can catch the edge of that brush on it. There you have it. Down the middle of the blade as well. Really helps tie it together just by getting the middle of that blade. Making sure I catch all the little sharp edges across the whole blade. And then, like I said, just the middle there. Right, now finally I'm just gonna water down some white, just for these little bits on the bottom of the blade here. This is a pretty cool effect you can achieve just by watering down some white, putting it in all those little crevices on the bottom of the blade, because I just want to feel like there's also some energy coming from there as well. Then just grabbing that ink, maybe watering it down a little bit, just moving it around those white bits. Alright, and there you have it. Abaddon sword done. I think we've achieved a pretty cool effect here. You can see that bright pink sort of coming from the bottom. Yeah, pretty cool way to paint demon weapons. Used it for Abaddon sword here. Yeah, thanks for watching this one. Have a good one. See you guys later.